Okay, guys. So, here are my thoughts and opinions on superhero fatigue. Like, a basic explanation is more unknown IPs are, now flopping more. Kind of like, oh, well, this is not intentional, but the new Avengers wasn't really a known IP, so it wasn't. It was good, but like it wasn't a success at all because like less people want to see it. Just like Suicide Squad did. Well, dude, the second one, that was good because that was good, but it wasn't a success. Just like Captain America, like you might ask about Captain America: Brave New World because yes, Captain America is a known IP, but Sam Wilson as Captain America isn't, as known of a thing or like liked as Steve Rogers. Because like if that was a Steve Rogers Captain America movie, that probably would have done more successful because Steve Rogers is like absolutely loved and like, more like able to have a great movie. Like, more likely to have a great movie. But like, and that's the same for Sam Wilson because like obviously he's good and stuff and like, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I definitely just waited for Brave New World to go onto streaming, which I don't regret really because the movie wasn't, the best, but still, it still is very affected by superhero fatigue. And you might say, well, what about Guardians of the Galaxy? Because, like, yes, I admit there were Z-listers, and they kind of were just absolute nobodies before James Gunn, and that was in like the standards of the past, because like people weren't like really caring about superheroes, like because like theater going to the theater is pretty expensive, so and like well nowadays, but back then it wasn't really that because like yeah I guess go and stuff because like over time inflation causes the theater prices to go up and like people have to handpick stuff. Like, there's a certain movie I would love to go see in the theater, but I'm not gonna go see every damn movie in the theater. Like, I'm not gonna go to the theater just to watch Mortal Kombat 2. Like, that's that's a movie like it's probably just go straight to streaming for like when you to watch it because like I'm excited for it, but like I'm not gonna go to the theaters with it for it. Same as Tron Ares, or in my opinion, Avatar, because I don't really care about Avatar that much. And like under today's standards, if Guardians of the Galaxy, even if it was exactly as good as it was back in the day, was released today, it would have flopped because Guardians of the Galaxy is not a known IP, as mainly was known for being a Z-lister. But like now under today's standards, if it already had released, which it obviously had, it would be a success, which explains why Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was a major success. Well, it was like a success in this fan base and stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And like you might ask, like, what about Shang-Chi? And like Shang-Chi came out in time where like, it was right before superhero fatigue like really took action. And like, it kind of dodged a bullet there. People like decided, I'm gonna go see this. And that was a good thing because people love that. And like Shang-Chi is now kind of an A-lister in my opinion. And that's great. And even James Gunn has said he's gonna, focus more on known characters for the big screen. Which it doesn't have to be like in my opinion, it can just be for a little bit until Marvel and DC get back under their feet, especially DC. And that's very obvious because like with DC, we have a Supergirl movie, another Superman movie, Wonder Woman, Man Thing, Batman, Batman Part 2. Like those are all known things. So like That's very obvious. So, like, they're void. Clayface is the only exception, but still, he's a part of a known IP. So more people will be able to go see that because he's more trustworthy. And if Marvel clearly sees this because like we have Spider-Man Brand New Day. Yeah, that's very obvious. We have Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. We have Shang-Chi 2, which, is not is now a known IP after the first one. Black Panther 3, obviously very known, and like other stuff. So they're like, obviously avoiding, you know, giving unknown things the spotlight for now, because I know it sounds crazy because James Gunn loves giving people spotlight, especially the Guardians of the Galaxy. And like it's not impossible. You can still give secondary characters a spotlight, just like not on the big screen for right now. Because like even James Gunn's doing that. Like Peacemaker is nowhere near movie worthy, but like his show as a show is great and stuff, and like it attracts viewers because like the only thing you can really waste is your time with it, and like still after watching the first season, that was pretty good. So people were going in knowing it probably wouldn't be a waste of time either. So boom, 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 yeah. And like honestly, that's the best feeling because even Marvel's kind of doing that because like they're giving Vision just the show because yeah, Vision's known, but like a movie of Vision would not do that good. And like there, boom, yeah, pretty good. And then Wonder Man, also would do horrible in the box office. But like giving secondary characters shows instead of straight up movies is like better. Like even Ironheart, like is like not the most likable character in Marvel. She's still cool and stuff. Like and like you can even like put mine into perspective. Like since last year, like the movie theater experiences, like the only things I've seen are like Deadpool Wolverine. That's like a known thing because Deadpool is kind of in the spotlight now after his first two movies. Not to mention Wolverine's in it because like instant success. And then Thunderbolts, which I saw it because I liked it. I was less biased of it being unknown because like I liked the trailers and stuff, and it had characters I loved. And Superman, Fantastic Four, because like all those are pretty known, and like Thunderbolts was the only exception because like I just liked the trailers and stuff. And yeah, I did kind of regret the whole Minecraft movie one because, ugh, yeah. And well, that's just my thoughts and opinions and like how I word it for superhero fatigue, because it easily can dim down to a point where Marvel and DC can go back to giving smaller characters the spotlight. Because I honestly love that. Because Shang-Chi, yeah, I love him. I love him now. Like I didn't know who he was, but now I love him. And it's like the same experience with like Avengers. Because like Avengers was a smaller thing. It was more of a C or B tier team, but now it's a arguably S tier team. So DC and Marvel can go back to that after they get on their feet. Okay, well, that's just my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe right now.